Randolph the other day in the chat tried dropping a funny line to JJ. He was like, "Yo, JJ, if you want me to ghostwrite your diss track on Smoke Perp, let me know." JJ's like, "What? I think you got the wrong guy, mate."
It should be REDD, yeah. So that, like, someone put a link in the chat of like, we'll speak about it mostly in a minute. But they put a link in the chat of like TRIPPIE REDD's Instagram story or something like that, and I didn't even click it. I just like I assumed it was just Smoke Perp for some reason. So I was like, "Yo, if you want me to diss him," and everyone's like, "Mate, it's TRIPPIE REDD." I was like, "Oh, right. Well, good job you didn't hire me to do ghostwriter then."
Imagine you wrote it all, and he's there rapping it, kind of like Smoke Perp.
Wait,
Smoke Perp? What? What's happened? Why am I going to hear?
Yeah, lesson learned: don't hire Randy as your ghostwriter.
So to sum up the whole thing that's happened,
Yeah,
basically, JJ and TRIPPIE REDD did a song together. Then TRIPPIE REDD, that scared me. That
yeah. Nah, it's not. There's no problem, but visually it's scary.
So TRIPPIE REDD then
There we go.
started learning to box.
Yeah.
With Jake Paul.
Yeah.
And they posted it, and he says in it, he goes, "Oh, KSI, you got the track. You don't want these hands as well."
Mm.
And then there was a little bit of an uproar because it was obvious JJ and Jake Paul don't like each other.
Yeah.
And in my head, I even thought to myself, he doesn't like TRIPPIE REDD doesn't care. He doesn't know.
Yeah, yeah.
It was just he's training with Jake Paul. It's a clout thing, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was all whatever. Then JJ did a video last week with Calix and Calfreezy. It's on Calfreezy's channel. Check it out.
Check it out. It's really good.
It is a very good video.
And it's been demonetized, so make sure you watch it.
He needs the help. Go over there.
Yeah.
Where they have to, it's say it or shot it. So they get asked a question. If they don't want to say, they drink. And they say, "Who's the worst artist you've collabed with?" Surprised you didn't say Randolph. Then you know what? He could have literally got out of that and just gone the other Sidemen.
Yeah.
Because we've done a song with him on the Sidemen.
Yeah, or just say someone like me. Just say your friends.
Nah, because they like the point of that game is you do need to say.
Or be honest, or
you know. It's,
So
it's like,
you're saying if he said Sidemen, he could have actually said it and meant it.
I mean, I genuinely think I would potentially. Who was on that song? Me, Josh, and Toby.
Yeah.
I think we're up there with the worst people he's.
Bro, I put you in my tier list quite high. You know.
Did you?
I put you in. So the bottom one's trash. I put you in the one above that.
That's not quite high up.
No, it is.
That's not.
Well, what compared to like Quedeca then? You want to put you on the same level as Quedeca?
No, I just didn't want you to say I put you quite high up to tell me.
Sorry, yeah,
I'm just one above trash.
I put Josh in trash. I actually put you on the same level as Deji. I think that's pretty. Yeah, sorry about that. I just realized.
Deji's actually got a lot of songs. To be fair, he's improved a lot.
Pretty good, yeah, pretty good. He's not trash. He's one above trash. Like that's why I put him there. But anyway, sorry, carry on.
So then JJ in that video gets asked, "Who's the worst artist you've collabed with?"
Yeah,
and
I wish he said me, by the way, because I get a video out of it.
That's true.
Yeah,
you could still do it.
Yeah. Why KSI didn't call me he's the worst artist ever.
And then plug your new song.
Because I'm pretty good, look, guys.
Yeah.
These songs
and
are.
then get a thing of him going, "Yo, that song is sick." That's it.
You know, I want to say in this thing right now, if he's actually here later, I'm going to call him up on it. When I was here, right, I was like, "Bro, can you watch my Gulag video to make sure it's like it's good?" He's like, "Nah, bro, I'm going to react to that." And he's just not reacted
That's
to it.
kind of my fault a little bit.
Why?
Because
you put it on.
I said to him, "Have you seen Randolph's video?"
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh, no. What's it like?" And I was like, "Oh, it's actually really sick." And he was like, "Oh, is it react worthy?" And I was like, probably not as like its own video.
Oh yeah, never.
So I think he just took that and just kind of. I don't know if I genuinely couldn't tell you if he's even watched it yet.
Yeah. Well, now I'll just react to Simon. I'll react to Miniman to talking about why KSI didn't react to my music video in my next video. But sorry, I interrupted you like mad.
So then JJ said, not the worst artist, but the hardest to work with was TRIPPIE REDD because he just kind of, I don't know, he just said he was a bit of a almost like a diva. He explained.
Yeah.
Then Calix tries to do the whole bait thing and says, "Oh, Bread Batch are going to have a title here.
Yeah.
They're going to say KSI's worst artist is TRIPPIE REDD." It's exactly what Bread Batch did.
Yeah.
It's a meme.
Yeah.
And then TRIPPIE REDD somehow got that.
Okay.
And has then posted a story saying, "Oh, KSI, thanks for this studio. You just bought me this," kind of thing because of the song. And JJ's then said, "Oh, I don't fuck with him. Oh, it's all business. Like
Yeah.
It's basically Trippie Redd has gone, I don't fuck with KSI. And then JJ's gone, I don't fuck with you. You're talking about business, like I'm messing with your business, but you're out there collabing with Jake Paul, which is my business.
Yeah.
But the one thing I wanted to pick up on, firstly, after the first altercation, when he was with Jake Paul and everyone had to go at him, he did a video saying, I love KSI. He's a very good artist as well. And he seemed like a sound guy. Then, as soon as JJ said that thing, he goes, KSI ain't going to cut it in this music game. He ain't a good artist. And, I don't like him. I don't know him. You've literally just... now I don't know what to believe.
Yeah. It's just the whole situation is that, like, obviously JJ collaborating with Trippie Redd, they're not like best mates. You know what I'm saying? So
it's hung out for the day of the shoot and that's it.
Yeah. So obviously it's like a mutual interest in terms of like a business relationship, but you know, neither of them got like much reason to, I don't know, hang out unless they, you know, they actually became friends during the shoot or something like that. But you know, chances are it doesn't usually happen. It's not like JJ's like now texting Offset. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you having for dinner? You know. So it's like at the end of the day, it's like it's a business relationship. Obviously, both sides should be amicable if they can, just to represent, well, just to push more business. But then yeah, if you're going out and hanging with Jake Paul and saying this shit about JJ with Jake Paul, then JJ's got a right to then come back at you. And I feel like that happens a lot in music, where people kind of like throw soft digs at each other to promote each other's music. Whereas I think YouTube beef is a lot different. Like, obviously, especially if Jake Paul and JJ are going to actually fight each other, they're literally going to like throw hands. I feel like the YouTube like beef and the music industry beef is different. I feel like the music industry can get a lot more serious, but it can also just be for business. Whereas on YouTube, it's usually just like...
Well, I mean, ultimately on YouTube, everyone's behind their camera. So normally when someone says they don't like someone...
Maybe that's what
they won't say it in person.
That's true, yeah.
People like JJ and Jake Paul are actually willing to get in a ring and fight people, but the majority, you know, if I'm sat here going, I hate Zerka, I'm going to see him and then go, oh, you're right, mate.
Yeah, on YouTube, we're all bitches, really, at the end of the day. Like,
keyboard warriors.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Artists also do actually bump into each other a lot as well, because, you know, most artists are signed to the same label anyway. It's on like 5 major labels in the world type thing. So yeah, you're probably more likely to bump into each other. But YouTubers, well, I guess not in the case of like JJ and Jake. Deji, remember when they had a little bit of an altercation as well, albeit they were fighting, so it's a little bit different. But yeah, usually if YouTubers are arguing, when they meet each other, they're like, all right, mate.
Yeah.
How's life? Sorry.
Because everyone, I think if you do YouTube in the first place, you have to be a little bit awkward.
Yeah.
Depending on what you do, obviously. There is some YouTube channels and stuff. Like Will Smith, I'm not going to sit and go, he's awkward.
Yeah. Especially not anymore as well. Definitely at the start. I think if you've done YouTube for a while, over a long period, you are going to be a little bit of a introvert type of person. Because you turn to YouTube
someone
as a
like
way
Jake and Logan who came from Vine, maybe that's different.
Yeah.
But the people who started YouTube, you know, 2012, 2013, 2014.
Yeah.
Everyone was kind of like, I'm just going to sit in my room.
Bro, we're all nerds, man.
Exactly.
Like, the side men just nerds.
Yeah.
It's true, yeah. That's how everyone met. Like, the only reason, well, like, no one knew each other other than like you and JJ.
And Josh, yeah.
But even then, you have shared interest in like COD and like FIFA and stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, the other thing Trippie Redd says is, you can get run up on. I got run up on. Yeah. So I'm sat thinking, is that a little bit of a threat?
Yeah.
Saying I might, you know, just watch your back.
I think it could be, but I think it is just waffle.
But at the end of that same sentence, he then says, I don't concern myself with that kind of stuff. Like I don't concern myself with the arguments and the drama
but
side.
You are in it now.
But you're the one calling him out now, replying to him.
Yeah.
So I don't know. To me, I don't know. I think it's just it's a kind of pointless argument. They're both they're not going to do another song together. I don't think they planned on it.
No. I enjoy this actually. I think it's cool. It's because it's cool to see JJ actually like. A lot of people for so long have underestimated JJ and not taken him seriously as an artist. And I feel like something like this, where he's having like beef with an established artist, actually, you know, establishes him more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People are treating them both as artists and both as rappers. You know, there's YouTube videos talking about them both as if they were, you know, as if JJ's been doing, you know, this at this level for a lot of years.
True.
So I think it's a good thing to see like JJ holding his own against Trippie Redd and actually probably getting the better out of it. I mean, we saw a YouTube video, right, from a guy that was like, obviously JJ's way more famous, you know, got a lot more money or whatever. I'm like, come on, JJ.
JJ goes, you know, JJ go at Drake.
yeah.
Then we might meet Drake.
Yep.
They might have they might run into each other on purpose for this. And
I've got Drake on speed dial.
do you?
Not him, but it says Drake.
Is it like a takeaway place?
Yeah. Chinese. But yeah, no, in that sense,
That's really awkward.
yeah, I don't know why I paused there, but in that sense, I think like it's a cool thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I do get you completely. It's certifying himself as a rapper on the same level as
the other person.
Yeah, because ultimately, if a YouTuber with 7 subs dissed you, you wouldn't diss them back.
Yeah, you should ignore them. So
Yeah.
the fact that he's biting and actually having a conversation, just actually, it's cool, man. Because obviously, me and JJ have both been doing music for a long time, and I've been there since he started, and no one's ever taken him seriously. He's been trying to be like get meetings with like certain people and get these opportunities, and everyone will just laugh at him because he's a YouTuber.
Yeah.
And now he went away, did the fight, and actually started saying like, yeah, I am a YouTuber, and hold that on his back. And then now, it's a different conversation. People want him because of how big he is on YouTube as well as his music ability. So it's kind of like he said, he held his own, decided, you know what, I'm going to stick to my roots. And then when those roots started to actually be like a marketing technique for like labels and like radios and stuff, they were like, okay, now we're going to bring you in. So, and he's still laughing now, that's what I'm saying. Like he's still on the good end of that bargain because they want him now rather than him wanting them. So, it's good. JJ is like doing big things.